Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Now, if you have ever sent a cold email and got zero replies, then don't worry, you're not alone. Because this is a very general trend wherein inboxes are flooded with hundreds of messages, mails every single day, and standing out becomes harder. And the only way to get noticed is by having a personal, clear, and relevant email drafted. Now, most of the cold emails fail because they sound robotic, generic, and are focused on you rather than the reader. That's exactly where a tool like Lavender.ai comes into picture, which analyzes your email in real time and shows you how to make it more human, concise, and persuasive. So today I'm going to show you Lavender.ai, an AI-powered email assistant that helps in terms of writing better emails. Now let's quickly move on to Lavender.ai. Now the first thing that you do is you will need to install their Google Chrome add-on. So it's a Google Chrome based add-in that integrates with your email and then runs on it. So once you have installed it, you will be able to see a dashboard like this wherein you will be able to get your score and how your emails are getting drafted. But the real magic is in actually using this particular tool. So what I'll do, I'll just quickly go to my Gmail, and if you can see over here, as soon as I'm opening it on the left hand panel, I have lavender.ai already integrated. The first step to using this is entering the email ID of your recipient, that is whom is it that you want to send to. So say for example, I'll add in one of the email IDs over here. Then I'll click on start my email. Now, ideally we send cold emails to pitch about our services, products, or to generate meetings out of it. So this tool helps in terms of understanding how can we position our emails personalized to that specific person itself. Initially, what this tool does is it analyzes this particular person's profile, gives us an idea that where do you want to start with. Say if I want to start with an icebreaker, so I can click on that and it will generate emails that are icebreakers for me to share with this particular lead. While doing this, what it does is it identifies the different goals, validates the objectives, and then creates a value prop that sort of helps in terms of drafting better email IDs. Now, once this is done, what we'll see is there is a brief over here that it has created. And when I click on generate emails, it will take some time and draft emails that are relevant to send to this particular profile. Now, if you can see, it has given me two different approaches. One is a more generic or something that is more connected. And then there is a client outreach type. What is the next step that I would want to share about over here? I can copy this and paste it in my draft over here. Now, if you see, there is another thing that comes in over here. That's the email coach that tells us how good our email is and tells us what all things we can do to fix it. Now over here, since I have not added any subject line, so it will ask me to add the subject line. So I'll just say, for example, I have added that particular subject line and I have my email draft over here. So as soon as I make these changes, it will automatically rerun the entire draft and see that, okay, what are the other fixes that need to be done. Now you might wonder that, okay, this is very basic, say icebreaker based email that you want to send, but what if I want to send an actual cold email? There are two things that you can do. You can use ChatGPT, which is already integrated over here, to create a complete email. So I can just type it over here, create a cold email to pitch lead generation services. Now, as soon as I do that, ChatGPT is going to draft an email for me and it will give it to me. What I can do over here is while this gets loaded, so if you can see, I have my email created right here using ChatGPT. I'll use this. I can put that in the body itself. And I can again open the email coach to see what all things need to be edited or changed over here. In addition to this, what I also can do is they have created a couple of frameworks that I can use for, say, initial outreach. So it's telling me that what all sort of things I need to take care of. Like I can make an observation, share about a problem, build credibility. It has even shown example of how that email can look like. And it has even given a logic that why does it work. Similarly, there are other strategies, other tactics that they have used for creating these sort of emails. The most interesting thing that I found about this tool is when it comes to personalization, we're able to see a couple of characteristics about that particular profile. I can obviously get the about section. I can see what their recent LinkedIn posts are and get to know about their personality. So what it does over here is it scrolls through all the posts that the person might have made on their LinkedIn profile and gives me a complete overview about how their personality is. Now, this might not be always accurate, but it does help in terms of getting an idea as to how can we frame our emails by seeing that, okay, what can we do and what can we not do. So this is something that helps in terms of giving us that clarity. Next is in terms of experience, we get to know what is that particular person's background over the years. And this helps me in terms of using my brain to then draft something that is quite compelling. So this is how this particular tool works, wherein I can start with drafting an email. I can provide specific instructions over here, use their icebreakers, say about that particular person's profile, use their email coach to improve my emails. And finally, I have an email that might have higher probability and higher chances of getting opened and read by a prospect. So this was about it. This was about how to use Lavender.ai to actually stand out in the sea of cold emails that are being sent on a day-to-day basis to your prospects. And if you found this tool and this video helpful, then please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. We'll keep on sharing more such AI tools that are there in the market and that can be used for sales and other purposes as well. So thank you so much for watching this video.